Go ahead.
No? Okay. Hey YouTube, it's Matt from Demos Club. Got an updated deck. I don't even think I've posted it on here because I didn't like the way the other ones got shot. Because I have crappy lighting in my room right now. I'm playing Geargia Machina. I've had this built before. Actually, I got this deck built pretty much directly after the set got released. Because I picked these up for like 6 apiece. But yeah. Made a lot of changes to the deck recently because it was having a little bit less than stellar performance. People outside my room here. But let's just get started into this. 3 armor, kind of a good card. 3 accelerator, the reason the deck is good in my opinion. Because Samurai wouldn't be good if they didn't have keys on. Bumped this up to 3 because Lone Fire Blossom is pretty good. And I wasn't playing these beforehand, but I'm playing the 2 Mark IIs. I really didn't like them, but I've been playtesting with them for about a day or so, and they've been doing a lot of good work, which is one of the reasons why I'm playing 3 Arsenal now. So that's an 11 card engine for Geargia. Now we move to the Machina part.
11 sounds pretty good to me.
Huh?
11 sounds pretty good to me.
Yeah. Now I got 3 gear frame. Amazing search card. Only 2 fortress for space issues, and it gets kind of cloggy having multiples. 1 cannon because it's a clutch card. 2 Thunder King because it wrecks the meta. It really does. And 2 Valor because it wrecks the meta. Under the spells, Reborn, Dark Hole, Avarice, Book of Moon, Heavy Storm. The usual culprits there.
You finally got your Trinity into where it's all foreign, didn't you?
Yeah, Spanish, triple MST, 1 Tech Lance. This is my tech in the deck. Double Soul Taker. I hate hands when, normally opening up armors and gear frames is good, and the opponent just goes summon Thunder King, set 2 pass, and you're just like, I lose.
So me today then?
Yes, essentially. A good play is to summon your Geargia armor if you have it. They're probably not going to. They're not going to warning it. If they're warning it, then that's perfectly fine. You dealt 2k damage to a Thunder King. I mean, seems good to me. And then you can just Soul Taker and give them 1,000. Swing with the armor. Again, they're probably not going to stop it. And then you just take 1,100 back. So it works itself out pretty nicely, and I really like it. And you sometimes have issues with big monsters. I mean, yes, Fortress can crash and kill things, but I mean, no real reason to take unnecessary damage if you don't have to. On to the traps. 2 warning. I don't play Judgment anymore. Been kind of at odds with that card even before YCS Providence, but now I just don't want it anymore. 2 Bottomless. 2 Prison. 2 Compulsory. And 2 Mirror Force. Main deck's at 42. I like it at 42 because I don't feel like drawing into accelerators and stuff if I can help it. So move on to the extra deck. 1 Solo Silver Mountain. Makes for really good plays. Zen Mains. Leviathan. You know what they do. 2 Gigant. 2 Apple-Operative. One of these is going to become a Shockmaster when it comes out. Marrowgeist. Pearl. Mindstroke. Fairy King is like the best Gores killer ever. As Tim flips me off. Kachikochi and OTK Enabler. Roach because Chaos Dragons and Agents are kind of flowing around my region, or my locals. And this card just shits on Chaos Dragons.
Hooray.
Big Eye because it's my favorite Exceed in the entire game. I was playing against Tim on Dueling Network earlier, and he had a huge Doppel field, and I was just like, Big Eye, take Catastor, kill Scrap Dragon, have fun with your 1 token left.
I want to talk about Junk Archer.
And then Scrap Dragon because this is the only synchro you really need in this deck. You have options to make like Catastor and stuff here and there, but this card, you get your Fortress out for free, or if it's already sitting there, summon your Veiler, Synchro off, blow up whatever back row they have, maybe pitch cannon for getting your Fortress back. It's unfair to be the term you want to use. It's really dumb. Current side deck, 2 Dyna. It's freaking amazing in this deck because you'll play against windups or Sams or something, and they'll go off and they'll think it's a cannon, or not a cannon, an armor face down, and then they swing and they get sad. 3rd Veiler, because I think it's better than Max C, hands down. 2 Imps, because I hate Dark Worlds and nobody has a good matchup against Dark Worlds, really.
I'm gonna go ahead and agree with you there.
I hate it.
Wish they would die.
2 Prohibition, really good side deck card right now, which is probably why they reprinted it in Legendary Collection.
Beautiful.
It's amazing they pay attention.
Mm-hmm.
I was playing one game when I was playing against a Monarch kind of deck, and I was in a situation where pretty much the only card that was going to hurt me was going to be D-Prison, and I'd sided them in for other reasons, but at the time I just had to play it and call Prison, because Mirror Force wouldn't have done anything to me because my Fortress is equipped with a gear frame. 2 Traps done. I'm playing this over Decree right now because I play a decent amount of traps, and it's good just to let them go off and then just flip it up whenever they try to use their traps against you or when you're going off. I mean, you could main deck it, but nah, not really worth it. Soul Drain because it shits on Dark Worlds and Atlanteans. I haven't really been able to play Fissure effectively in this deck because of the Machina engine, albeit it's not a large engine, but Fortress is kind of a good card, so I don't want to shut him down with Fissure and him not be able to be played. And this card's chainable. I mean, this card is the only thing really heavily that I found I can play very much against Atlanteans. 2 Shadow Mirrors for Dark Worlds and Inzectors, and I guess Gravekeepers, I suppose. Tim can't stand Dark Worlds at all.
I wish they'd fall off the face of the earth.
And then the Wind-Up Killer. Wind-Up, GBs, all kinds of stuff. It barely touches this deck at all. The only thing it does is shut down your Papal Operative into Geargia Gameplay. And you can just set that up to where it's double Gigant instead for that OTK or whatever. So that's the deck currently. Not a whole lot I want to change about it right now. With the release of the Mermails, these aren't going to be as good. But I don't quite know what I'm going to be swapping anything out for. I'll probably lose one of each, in all honesty. As to what they'll become, I don't quite know yet. They might be Fiendish Chains, but other than that, I don't know. If you have any suggestions, please let me know. So make sure you guys rate and comment and subscribe.